how we met on December 22nd, 2007. I was hanging out with my line sister, Victoria. We were home for Christmas break. We went to a party. It was at Center Court, which was Chris Webber. Yeah, it was his restaurant in Sacramento, but Club by Night. Went to a birthday party there. Actually one of Martin's frat brothers, which I didn't know, but I was friends with a couple of them, so we stopped by.
Me and Crystal did meet December 22nd, 2007 at Center Court in Sacramento. I rode up there with my fraternity brother, Big MK, was happening with you, Tail Dog, Spring 2004, Cal Alpha, Washington State University, and my twin brother Malcolm. He actually lived on the way, so we went out there and hung out. Of course, when we walk in, all the ladies' jaws drop, you know, like, hey, you know, hollering at all the kills, what's going on? And so, you know, we just live in the party.
He kept making eyes with me and all this kind of crazy stuff. I was like, who is this guy?
Of course, Crystal already had the twinkly eye right there. She saw me over there. But we actually didn't speak that much inside the venue. It was outside the venue. It was the first time I was like, hey, you know, what's really going on with y'all? I hadn't met Crystal, so I was introducing myself like a gentleman. She looked a little cold. Gave her my jacket, you know, doing how I'm supposed to do. But they told me about the after session, little after party. So I was like, okay, let's go. Outside
later after the club, I was cold, and he gave me his jacket, which I thought was nice. But in turn, we were driving to the after spot, and he decided to ride with us, just without asking. I guess, you know, since he gave me his jacket, he thought it was licensed to get in the car. So, okay.
I figured it was an invite. I guess it wasn't. Whatever. But I got in the car, and we head down to the after session. While we were there, it came up somehow that it was her birthday on December 29th. Thought it was interesting because actually my dean had just gifted me some tickets earlier that day to the Lettucey show at Yoshi's San Francisco. And I was like, oh, so I got some tickets. It's a nice young lady. Why don't I invite her out?
He kept asking me if I was busy on this certain night, which happened to be my birthday, to go to this Lettucey concert at Yoshi's in San Francisco. And of course I'm like, it's my birthday. I want to hang out with my friends. I don't really know you. But
once again, thinking it's a gentleman thing, but she always like, I was just all smitten. I mean, she was cute, but you know, it is what it is.
As some of you with holiday birthdays know, some of your friends aren't around on holidays, and one thing kind of led to another. I ended up giving in and saying, okay, I'll go to this concert, which ended up being really nice. Had dinner there, and then saw Lettucey perform. Great show. And then just started hanging out a little more after that.
So, fast forward a little bit, I actually went back to school for my master's. I was just there for Christmas break.
You know, we started calling each other, texting a little bit, and then I guess I went up there a time or two to Pullman, because I was asked so thoroughly if I can come. You know, he moved back to the Bay when he was done with his master's, and yeah, we started seeing each other and actually became an item.
For the last about 4 years now, we've been really cool and fell in love. You know, that's just how life is, and I'm blessed for that.
How did I know Martin was the one? I would say because he made me laugh a lot and hard, and we have like a lot of the same interests. Really, our main interest is in music and going to concerts and shows, and it was just kind of like became my best friend and my little roadie. So we just hang out like that. It's just very natural, very easy. And he's a very passionate person, which is, you know, really attracted me to him.
I really knew that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with Crystal was when I understood, you know, how much she really did love me. When I really took it into account, how much she has my back, it's just unlike really any person in this world. You know, of course, I have my brother and my sister and my family. But the way this woman has held me down, has been there for me through so many trials and tribulations and all the good things in life. She's gave me this when I've done well, have done this when I haven't, but as always, at the end of the day, threw her hands out for a hug. Always give my little kisses. Sorry, Mom. But I really do love her, you know, and it just all makes sense. She's the yin to my yang, you know, as I say, the breath to my song. So, when did I know Crystal was the one? When all of a sudden, there was a day, and she said, Bam Bam's coming. This is, used to be once the artist formerly known as Bam Bam, now Maxwell. No, that is not how I knew.